Hello Sunflowers, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful to have you. And let's just continue with our discussion on meaning of spiritual symbols. Now today, the first symbol that we're going to discuss is the lotus symbol, which is also our national flower, and it has various meanings actually. See, basically what it means is that the roots of lotus are coming from muddy water, right, from dirty waters, but when it rises up, it's beautiful and pure. So it stands for enlightenment, it stands for purity, because you kind of come out of all the materialistic things and all the dirt and all the greed and all these negative things and just start becoming awakened or enlightened. In short, lotus stands for rebirth and trying to resist the temptation around the world to just become a better person. The second symbol that we are going to discuss today is the tree of life, which is used worldwide today in lockets, necklaces. In spirituality you'll find this quite often around you, and what it actually means is unity. It celebrates unity and it respects and honors the diversity around us, and it kind of shows and signifies that we all come from the same soil, same root. So that is why it is termed as a symbol of unity, and it also represents our connection with all the four elements, that is earth, wind, fire and water. And it's a very powerful symbol. Basically it's a symbol of life. That is why it's called tree of life. Now the third symbol that we're going to discuss is mandala, which is what we see everywhere these days, especially in art and craft kind of stuff, because it's such a beautiful structure. Now it has different meanings in different cultures. In Hinduism, it basically means going from outer circles of the world, that is the outer boundary represents how we are living the world externally with the physical reality, and the internal structures represent how intrinsic and how complex everything gets once you start discovering the internal truth or start diving deeper into spirituality or into your own self, right? And in Buddhism, although there's a story that the monks, they make beautiful mandalas and then they destroy it, and that kind of represents the mortal nature of life. Everything eventually comes to an end, and it's about celebrating the beauty of creation and then understanding the fact that everything ends eventually. Right? Now the last element that we are going to discuss today is Namaste. Namaste basically means joining our hands and putting down our heads this way. It basically just means honoring the divine in someone else, or the divine in me honors the divine in you, which basically kind of gives you that grace and humility and makes you humble and helps you respect every living being, knowing that the divine is in everybody. A spark of the divine is present in everybody, and we should respect that. So that is why Namaste is very important. Now that is all about Namaste, and if you like these videos, let me know. I'll make a part 3 and we'll discuss more such symbols. Let me know in the comment section whichever one you really want to know about. And always remember that these symbols go beyond religions, and just look at them without the boundary of religions, because every symbol is talking and every symbol is significant for every living being on this planet, right? And yeah, don't forget to like the video, share the video, and don't forget to press on the bell notification so that you get a notification every time I post a video. And yeah, that is it for today. So I'll see you next time. Till then, lots of love, lots of warmth and lots of blessings. Peace. Bye.